What is up, you beautiful people? It's Adam D. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get more legendaries and masterworks, but legendaries are more important. So if that's cool to you and you find this video useful at all, please like, comment, subscribe down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see next, and tell me what kind of rolls you get. Tell me if you get some masterworks. Tell me if you get some legendaries. Tell me which ones you got. Yeah, I'm going to be putting out some more guides soon. Interceptor guide coming this weekend, but if you haven't seen them yet, go check out my Ranger build and my Storm build, my Avenging Herald guide, and the mechanic to get 400% increased damage. Without further ado, let's get into it. Okay guys, so first things first, I was not the one to discover this. I would love to take credit for it, but this other guy made a Reddit post. I think his name was Moose, and I will put a link to that down below in case you want to read it verbatim, but I'm just going to sum it up for you real quick. This is meant to be a pretty quick video. Basically, the crux of the legendary issue, right, is that not enough of them are dropping, and people are trying to figure out why. Everyone's running strongholds, everyone's running contracts, everybody's doing free play, right? Strongholds give you guaranteed masterwork abilities, legendary contracts give you masterwork components, and masterwork weapons you can get hard and below or just from random drops. But the key to getting these legendaries, what we're starting to figure out, is that you shouldn't be focusing on the events that generate random infinite enemies, if that makes sense. So just bear with me for a second. Basically what you want to do is go into like free play dungeons where a set amount of enemies spawn. There's usually always like a legendary class creature in there, and kill it or farm that. Okay, that's the short version. The long version is basically that each enemy in the game, right, and this is not like BioWare hasn't really come out and said this too much, but how these games work, right, is each enemy in the game has a set like threshold for dropping loot, okay? And different things affect that, right? If it's legendary, it's a bit more, like Ursix and Ash Titans and Furies. And then for like red bar enemies, it's a lot less, right? The multiplier for you to get a masterwork out of that enemy is a lot less. And different things change that, like luck, having 90% luck, which is the maximum amount of luck you need on a character, that bumps that level up. But what we think is happening is that these enemies in, say, strongholds that spawn forever or aren't really part of a, you know, that are part of an event, those have a significantly reduced loot threshold, right? So say an Ursix is at an 80% threshold, right? Meaning if you get some more, like, it has a high chance of dropping a masterwork, and increasing your luck puts it over that threshold and keeps going, and you really have a good chance of dropping a masterwork or a legendary from it, right? You compare that to, say, a Scar red bar in Tyrant Mines in the second part before the second chest, right, where they just spawn an infinite amount of Scars and Scorpions. It's very rare for you to get a masterwork drop or a legendary drop, if ever, from those mobs, because their loot threshold is so low. So in order to increase your chances of getting a legendary pretty significantly, and masterworks, don't necessarily farm those types of events. Farm free play dungeons and kill things that are not directly related to a particular event. Like the monsters in between objectives in Tyrant Mines, you know, like when you go through the Scorpion little maze and you have to dive underwater, kill those Scorpions. Those have a higher chance of dropping masterworks or legendaries than Scorpions that spawn during the event itself. Now, treasure chests and everything, those obviously will give you masterworks and legendaries, okay? So you can still do free play events and stuff, but the key is go into free play dungeons, just do a circuit around the whole map, or finish one and leave, kill everything inside of it, and then jump to the next one, and keep doing that. And you'll see that your masterwork drop rate is actually pretty high, and your legendary drop rate is even higher. For me, like the footage I'm showing you here, I basically bounced around. I did 4 or 5 of these dungeons. I was trying to find one that was optimal in order to get the best farming. I think I'm doing Bane Engine here, which is really great because it has 2 segments in it, 2 legendary creatures. Go and jump through all of those. I think I did like 5 of them, and I think out of 5 I got 3 masterworks, which is pretty good. If you keep doing that, or I was doing it solo. If you do it with friends, you're gonna be even in a better spot. So that's the new loot hack, guys. So go try it out. Let me know what you think. Let me know how it works for you. I really want to try and get a baseline of how different the drop rates are for these guys in comparison to stronghold enemies. So if you get something, please link it down below. Not link it, but like tell me what it is down below. Tell me what kind of rolls you got. Is it good? Is it not? Is what you were looking for? And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you do start getting boatloads of masterworks and legendaries, guys, because I think this is really a smart way of farming if you have some gear already. Go check out my other guides. I love every single one of you. Share this around. Let's get more people onto the bomb squad. We're growing fast, and then I'm gonna drop the giveaway soon. All right. So Adam D out.